Dr. Lisa Chang stared at the screen, her hands shaking with excitement. The numbers were perfect. Absolutely perfect. After 3 years of failures, they had finally done it. The dark matter was trapped, contained, and stable inside the chamber. "Carlos, come look at this," she called across the laboratory. Dr. Carlos Mendez, her fellow scientist, rushed over from his workstation at the Lunar Research Facility. "Is that what I think it is?" Carlos asked, his eyes widening as he studied the data. "We did it," Lisa whispered. "We actually caught dark matter, and it's not exploding." The room fell silent except for the humming of machines. Dark matter was invisible to normal eyes, but their special sensors showed it clearly. A swirling mass of energy, somehow darker than darkness itself, floating in their containment field. Commander Jack Sullivan entered the lab at exactly that moment. He was the head of Earth's Deep Space Defense Force, and he visited the lunar station often. His military mind always looked for ways to protect Earth. "Dr. Chang, Dr. Mendez." Jack nodded. "How are our experiments going today?" "Commander, you're not going to believe this," Lisa said, turning to face him. "We've successfully contained dark matter for the first time in human history." Jack's eyebrows shot up. "Show me." Lisa led him to a smaller chamber next to the main lab. "We're going to run a simple test. Watch what happens when we adjust the containment field." She pressed a button. The air in the room seemed to bend and twist. A small metal plate, placed 10 feet away from the chamber, suddenly crumpled. Like paper, the metal folded in on itself, creating a perfect sphere no bigger than a marble. "Holy!" Jack caught himself. What just happened? "Dark matter manipulation," Carlos explained. "We created a tiny gravity well. The metal plate was pulled toward it with incredible force." Jack walked around the crumpled metal, examining it from every angle. "You're telling me this dark matter stuff can do that from 10 feet away?" "This is just the beginning," Lisa said. "We think we can shape the gravity fields, bend space itself. The possibilities are endless." Meanwhile, far beyond Earth's solar system, something noticed the experiments. The Galactic Council maintained hidden sensors throughout this region of space. These sensors detected unusual energy patterns coming from Earth's moon. In a massive space station hidden behind a gas giant, 6 different alien species held an emergency meeting. The council chamber was enormous, designed to accommodate the various sizes and shapes of its members. Counselor Zethar of the Vortani Collective studied the energy readings. His 4 eyes blinked in sequence as he processed the information. "These readings are impossible. The humans are attempting dark matter manipulation." "Impossible," growled Counselor Kreshna, a reptilian being from the Krex Empire. "No species has ever successfully contained dark matter. The power surge alone should have destroyed their entire moon." "Yet here we have proof," said Counselor Grather, pointing a tentacle at the display. "They have not only contained it, but appear to be experimenting with it." The council members exchanged worried glances. Throughout galactic history, many species had tried to harness dark matter. All had failed. Most had destroyed themselves in the process. Back on the moon, Admiral Catherine Morrison arrived for her scheduled inspection. As head of Earth's space military, she needed to know about every new development that could impact defense. "Report, Commander Sullivan," she said as she entered the lab. "Ma'am, you need to see this." Jack led her to the demonstration area. Lisa and Carlos repeated their experiment. This time, they used a stronger setting. A chunk of asteroid rock, easily weighing several tons, pulled apart like mud. The pieces swirled in the air before crushing themselves into a ball no bigger than a fist. "Good God," Admiral Morrison breathed. "The military applications are..." She paused, thinking. "We need to create a special project. Codename it something appropriate." "What if we call it Project Phantom?" Jack suggested. "Since dark matter is invisible like a ghost." "Perfect," the Admiral agreed. "Dr. Chang, Dr. Mendez, your research just became classified at the highest level. I want you to explore every possible way this technology can be used, especially for defense." Lisa felt a chill run down her spine. They had created something powerful beyond imagination. The peaceful applications were endless, New forms of space travel, energy generation, construction techniques, but in the wrong hands. "Admiral, we should be careful," Lisa said. "Dark matter is dangerous. One mistake could tear open space itself." "Which is exactly why we need to master it first," Catherine replied. "If we don't, someone else will." Over the following weeks, the team worked non-stop. They discovered they could create dark matter shields, invisible barriers that could stop any known weapon. They found ways to use dark matter for propulsion, pushing objects through space without traditional rockets. Carlos made a breakthrough with communication systems. "Lisa, look at this. We can use dark matter to send messages instantly across any distance. No speed of light delay." "That's impossible," Lisa said, studying his work. "Nothing travels faster than light." "Dark matter does," Carlos grinned. "It exists partially outside our normal space. A message through dark matter could reach Mars in seconds instead of minutes." Jack observed all these developments with growing excitement and concern. Each discovery made Earth more powerful but also more dangerous to itself. One evening, as the team prepared to test their largest dark matter construct yet, the sensors detected something unexpected. A small, unknown object appeared at the edge of their detection range. "What is that?" Carlos asked, pointing at his screen. "Unknown contact," reported the station's computer. "Object appears to be scanning us." The object vanished before anyone could react. In the council chambers far away, the scout ship reported back to its masters. "The humans have done it," the scout captain announced. "They have working dark matter technology, multiple applications. They are advancing faster than any species in recorded history." The council members sat in stunned silence. Then, as one, they began speaking at once. Panic filled the chamber. On the moon, the research team continued their work, unaware that their success had triggered a crisis across the galaxy. Humanity had just announced itself as a new power in the cosmos, whether they knew it or not. Captain Emma Rodriguez sat in the pilot seat, staring at controls she had never seen before. The ship was unlike anything humanity had ever built, sleek, black, and somehow seemed to absorb light rather than reflect it. "Ready for your first flight?" "Captain?" Dr. Lisa Chang asked over the radio. "As ready as anyone can be for something this crazy," Emma replied, gripping the controls. The Umbra 1 was humanity's first dark matter warship, built in secret at an asteroid shipyard deep in the belt. General Marcus Williams watched from the control tower. As military overseer of Project Phantom, he had been waiting for this moment for months. "All systems green. You may proceed with engine test." Emma took a deep breath and engaged the dark matter drive. The sensation was unlike anything she had experienced. The ship didn't accelerate gradually like normal spacecraft, it simply moved. One moment they were stationary, the next they were traveling at incredible speed. Incredible. She breathed into her microphone. "The G-forces should have killed me, but I barely felt anything." Dr. Henry Park, the lead engineer for propulsion systems, monitored the readings from his station. "The dark matter field is creating a bubble around the ship. You're not actually being pushed through space. You're being carried by manipulated space-time itself." "Can you try the defensive systems?" General Williams asked. Emma activated the dark matter shields. Invisible energy surrounded the ship, and the cosmos outside bent oddly. Light from distant stars warped around the vessel. "The gravity shields are working perfectly," Lisa reported. "You're essentially invisible to any conventional scanning method." For the next hour, Emma tested the ship's capabilities. She could make sharp turns that would normally require massive thruster burns. The ship responded like an extension of her thoughts. Then something unexpected happened. "Captain, we're detecting an unknown vessel approaching," the communications officer reported. Emma checked her screens. A small, angular ship appeared at the edge of their sensors. It was unlike any Earth vessel. "General, I think we have our first visitors," Emma said calmly. "Maintain defensive position," Williams ordered. "Do not engage unless threatened." The alien ship moved closer, its scanning beams sweeping over the Umbra 1. Emma watched as the beams failed to penetrate their dark matter shields. "They can't see us properly," she realized. "Our dark matter field is deflecting their sensors." The Alien vessel suddenly changed course and accelerated away at impossible speeds. Should I pursue? Emma asked. Negative. Let them go, Williams decided. We've learned something important today. Millions of miles away, the alien scout ship reported back to its fleet. The pilot, a small gray being with large eyes, spoke rapidly into its communication device. The humans have done it. They have a functional dark matter vessel. Our scans could not penetrate their defenses. They are more advanced than we predicted. In the hidden council station, emergency lights flashed. Council chambers filled with representatives from 6 different species, all speaking at once. They are building warships, Councillor Krishna shouted. This is exactly what we feared. We must contain them, agreed another council member. Dark matter weapons could destabilize entire systems. Councillor Zethar raised a tentacle for silence. We need more information. Send more scouts, but keep them at safe distances. Meanwhile, Emma continued testing the Umbra 1. She discovered the ship could bend light around itself, becoming completely invisible. Dr. Park, you need to see this, she called. I think I can create gravitational lenses. What do you mean? Henry asked. Watch your screens. Emma manipulated the dark matter. Feel differently. The ship seemed to vanish completely. Even their own sensors struggled to track it. You've created a perfect stealth system, Henry said in amazement. Even we can barely find you. Over the next few weeks, Emma tested every system. She learned to make the ship jump through space using shadow jumps, a form of faster-than-light travel that broke the laws of physics as humanity understood them. This shouldn't be possible, Dr. Carlos Mendez said, studying the data. You're moving through folded space. It's like drawing 2 points on a piece of paper closer together. Can you jump further? General Williams asked during one test flight. Let me try. Emma activated the shadow jump drive. The universe seemed to fold, and suddenly they were on the other side of the solar system. My God, Henry whispered. You traveled light hours in seconds. As testing continued, more alien scouts appeared. Each time they scanned the Umbra 1 and fled. Each time Emma let them go. Why don't we communicate with them? Emma asked during a briefing. Because we don't know their intentions, Williams replied. Until we do, we keep our advantages secret. But keeping secrets was becoming harder. Each alien scout that returned to its fleet brought information. The Galactic Council learned more with every encounter. They have perfected dark matter manipulation, one scout reported. Their single prototype vessel surpasses anything we can build. The council members faced a terrible choice. Throughout galactic history, no species had successfully weaponized dark matter without destroying itself. The humans had not only succeeded but seemed to be advancing rapidly. We must act soon, Councillor Grathor insisted, before they build an entire fleet. Act how? Zethar challenged. Our weapons are centuries behind their single experimental vessel. Back on Earth, production accelerated. The success of Umbra 1 led to immediate plans for more ships. How? Many can we build? Admiral Catherine Morrison asked during a strategy meeting. With our current facilities, 1 ship per month, Lisa reported. But if we expand production... Do it, Morrison ordered. I want a full squadron within 6 months. Ma'am, perhaps we should consider peaceful contact, Emma suggested. These alien visitors might be friendly. Or they might be threats, Williams countered. We prepare for the worst and hope for the best. As the meeting concluded, nobody noticed a single alien scout ship observing from beyond detection range. The scout had modified its equipment to track dark matter signatures from a distance. The crew recorded everything: human ship designs, apparent weapons capabilities, and most importantly, the rate of human advancement. When the scout departed, it carried information that would determine the fate of 2 civilizations. Emma continued testing the Umbra 1, unaware that her every maneuver was being studied. She had become humanity's first dark matter warrior, a symbol of Earth's new power in a galaxy that suddenly seemed much smaller and more dangerous than anyone had imagined. Admiral Catherine Morrison stood before a wall of screens, watching 12 dark matter warships move in perfect formation. The ships, painted black as space itself, were invisible to conventional sensors. Only Earth's special detectors could track them. Shadow Squadron, all systems nominal, Captain Danny Chen reported from the lead vessel. He commanded the new fleet, which they had named the Phantom Squadron after their secret project. Excellent work, Captain Chen, Morrison replied. How quickly can the fleet respond to threats? With shadow jump technology, we can reach any point in the solar system within minutes, Danny answered. Beyond the solar system, well, we're still testing those limits. Lieutenant Kelly Anderson, Morrison's aide, approached with new data. Ma'am, our deep space sensors are picking up increased alien activity. These aren't scouts anymore. We're seeing what appear to be warships. Morrison frowned. How many? At least 30 vessels positioned at the edge of our system, Kelly reported. They're just watching us. On the other side of the galaxy, the Galactic Council held another emergency session. The chamber buzzed with tension as representatives from 6 species argued over humanity's growing fleet. They now have 12 warships, Councillor Kreshna stated, her reptilian voice harsh. Each one more powerful than our entire combined fleet. This is unprecedented, added Councillor Vextar of the Aquari Union. No species has advanced this quickly. Something must be done. Councillor Zethar, increasingly concerned, addressed the assembly. I propose we make contact. Direct communication. We must understand their intentions. Contact? Kreshna hissed. They are building weapons of mass destruction. Our duty is clear. Meanwhile, on Earth, Ambassador Sarah Wright prepared for what she believed was a routine diplomatic mission. As Earth's top ambassador, she had been selected to lead humanity's efforts to find alien life and establish peaceful contact. Ambassador, your mission is simple, President Michelle Adams explained during a briefing. Take the diplomatic vessel to the outer edge of our system. Use all methods to signal peaceful intent and search for intelligent life. Sarah nodded. Mr. President, our scientists believe we've detected alien activity. Are you certain we should proceed with standard first contact protocols? Absolutely, the President replied, unaware of the building crisis. If there's life out there, we must approach as friends. Sarah's ship, the Harmony, was a civilian vessel equipped with every known communication method. It was not armed and displayed symbols of peace in hundreds of languages, both human and mathematical. As the Harmony approached the edge of Earth's solar system, Sarah's communications officer detected something unexpected. Ambassador, we're receiving a signal. It's alien in origin, Lieutenant James Nguyen reported. Put it through, Sarah ordered, her heart racing. The main screen flickered, and then showed something Sarah had only dreamed of seeing. Alien beings appeared before her. 6 different species, each more unusual than the last. Human representative, a melodic voice translated through their systems. We are the Galactic Council. We have been observing your species. Sarah stood, speechless for a moment. Then training took over. Greetings. I am Ambassador Sarah Wright of Earth. We come in peace, seeking friendship among the stars. Your species has developed forbidden technology, Councillor Zethar explained. Dark matter manipulation is prohibited by galactic law. Prohibited? Sarah looked confused. We had no knowledge of galactic law. We thought we were alone. The council members exchanged glances. They had debated this possibility but hadn't truly considered it. You developed dark matter weapons in isolation? Councillor Kreshna asked incredulously. We developed dark matter technology for scientific advancement and defense, Sarah clarified. We detected other species in our system, but chose to remain cautious until we knew more. Back on Earth, General Marcus Williams received immediate notification of the contact. Ambassador Wright has made contact with aliens, his aide reported. 6 species. They call themselves the Galactic Council. What do they want? Williams demanded. Sir, they claim dark matter technology is forbidden. They've been watching us for years. Williams felt a chill. Watching us? For how long? According to preliminary reports, decades. They maintain a surveillance perimeter around our solar system. The general immediately activated the War Council. Within minutes, Earth's military and civilian leadership assembled in the Situation Room. We have a situation, Williams began. We are not alone. And the aliens who've been watching us are demanding we stop developing dark matter technology. "Okay, what authority?" asked Admiral Morrison. "They claim it's galactic law," Williams replied. "Apparently, dark matter weapons are considered too dangerous by their standards." President Adams studied the reports. "What happened to other species who developed this technology?" "That's what worries me," Williams admitted. "If there's a law against it, there must be a reason." On the diplomatic vessel, Sarah continued her historic conversation with the Council. "Why is dark matter technology forbidden?" she asked. "Because," Counselor Grather explained, his tentacles waving nervously. "Every species that has attempted it has either destroyed themselves or become a galactic threat. You are the first to achieve stable manipulation." "We have safeguards," Sarah assured them. "Our scientists have been very careful." "Safeguards mean nothing," Kreshna growled. "The risk is too great. You must dismantle your fleet." Sarah felt the weight of representing all humanity. "I must consult with my government. This is a lot to process. You have until your next solar rotation," Zedhar said, not unkindly. "The Council will vote on our response." As the communication ended, Sarah's mind raced. Humanity had achieved something apparently impossible, breaking not just the laws of physics but the laws of an entire galaxy. Back on Earth, the military leaders gathered for an emergency session. "They gave us 1 day," Williams reported. "After that, the Council votes on action against us." "Options?" Morrison asked. "We comply and destroy our only defense," Williams said grimly. "Or we refuse and potentially face war with 6 alien species." "There's a third option," Danny Chen suggested from his ship command. "We demonstrate that dark matter technology can be used responsibly. Show them our safety protocols and peaceful applications." Morrison nodded slowly. "That's assuming they'll listen." "They've listened so far," Sarah radioed from the Harmony. "I believe Counselor Zedhar at least wants to find a peaceful solution." As Earth's day of decision approached, both humanity and the Galactic Council prepared for an outcome that could reshape the galaxy. An isolated species had achieved the impossible, forcing an ancient galactic order to confront its deepest fears. General Marcus Williams stood in the command center staring at the tactical display. Earth's day of decision had come and gone. The answer was clear. Humanity would not destroy its only advantage. "Ambassador Wright, tell the Council our decision," Williams ordered through the communication channel. From her position in neutral space, Sarah Wright took a deep breath. "Counselors, Earth respects your concerns but must respectfully decline your ultimatum. We cannot disarm our only means of defense." A rumble of anger echoed through the alien chamber. Counselor Kreshna's voice cut through the noise. "This is an act of defiance against galactic law. You leave us no choice." "Wait," Sarah pleaded. "There must be a peaceful solution." "The time for peace has passed," Counselor Grather declared, his multiple eyes gleaming. "You have forced our hand." Within hours, massive alien warships emerged from hyperspace at the edges of Earth's solar system. Ship after ship appeared, creating a blockade around human territory. "Count them," Admiral Catherine Morrison ordered her tactical officer. "Ma'am, we're reading 57 warships, multiple configurations. They're all armed and taking defensive positions," came the reply. Morrison turned to Williams. "They're not immediately attacking. This is a show of force." "Agreed," Williams nodded. "They want us to surrender without a fight." Captain Emma Rodriguez commanded the lead ship of humanity's response. The Umbra 1, along with 11 other Shadow vessels, positioned themselves as Earth's first line of defense. "Shadow Squadron Formation Delta," Emma ordered. "Do not fire unless fired upon. We maintain defensive postures only." The standoff lasted 3 tense days. Neither side moved aggressively, but weapons remained trained on each other. On the 4th day, Counselor Grather grew impatient. "This is your final warning," he announced across all communication channels. "Surrender your dark matter vessels, or face the consequences." When no response came, he made a fatal decision. "Target their outermost colony," Grather ordered his fleet. a demonstration of our resolve. 3 Council warships broke formation and headed toward Europa Station, humanity's ice mining facility. The attack happened quickly. Plasma beams and particle weapons struck the defenseless facility, but the station didn't explode as expected. Instead, 3 shadow vessels materialized from nowhere, their dark matter shields absorbing the alien weapons with ease. Captain Danny Chen commanded the response. Target acquired. Engaging defensive protocols. What happened next shocked everyone. The 3 shadow vessels didn't just defend. They counterattacked with precision that bordered on impossible. Dark matter weapons created localized gravity wells around each alien ship. The weapons were unlike anything seen before. They didn't explode or burn. They simply compressed. Metal screamed as the alien warships were crushed into tiny spheres no bigger than marbles. The 3 attacking vessels ceased to exist in seconds. The alien fleet froze in shock. Counselors in the distant station chamber watched their screens in horror. Impossible, whispered Counselor Vextar. 3 of our most advanced warships, just erased. Sir, we've lost all 3 attackers. An alien commander reported to Grather. Minimal defensive shields, complete destruction. Their weapons are beyond our understanding. The balance of power shifted instantly. The alien fleet had superior numbers but clearly inferior technology. What had been intended as a show of strength had revealed their weakness. Williams seized the moment. Ambassador Wright, open communications immediately. All parties, this is Ambassador Wright, Sarah announced. Earth demonstrated defensive action only. We do not wish to escalate. Please respond. For long moments, silence filled space. Then, surprisingly, Counselor Zethar responded. The Council will convene. No further action will be taken while we deliberate. In the Council chambers, heated debate erupted. They destroyed 3 warships like they were toys, Krishna exclaimed. We cannot win this fight with conventional weapons. Perhaps, Zethar suggested carefully, we should reconsider our approach. They showed restraint. They could have attacked our entire fleet. Restraint, Grathor thundered. They demonstrated overwhelming superiority. Meanwhile, Emma Rodriguez contacted Earth Command. Sir, we've proven our point. What are your orders? Williams consulted his advisors quickly. Captain Rodriguez maintained defensive positions, open direct communication with their fleet. From her command ship, Emma activated the alien fleet communication frequency. Council fleet, this is Captain Rodriguez of Earth Defense. We do not seek conflict. Please withdraw to neutral distance for negotiations. There was a pause before a response came from the alien flagship. Earth vessel, this is Fleet Commander Vextar. We will comply. But know that this conflict is far from over. The alien fleet slowly moved back to extreme range, but remained in defensive formation. Ambassador Wright seized this opportunity. Counselors, Earth proposes a new solution. Rather than forbidding dark matter technology, why not establish protocols for its safe use? We can share our safety measures. You would teach us? Krishna asked, her tone skeptical. We would share knowledge, Sarah clarified. Our scientists discovered that the key is gradual implementation with strict containment protocols. This prevented the catastrophic failures other species experienced. Zethar's tentacles moved thoughtfully. This is unprecedented. No species has offered to share such technology. Admiral Morrison joined the communication. The Council fears dark matter weapons. We understand that fear, but we've proven they can be controlled. Instead of forcing us to disarm, perhaps we can establish mutual defense agreements, Earth's technology protecting Council members in exchange for recognition and cooperation. The Council chambers buzzed with discussion. The humans were offering alliance where they could have demanded submission. This changes everything, Vextar admitted privately to Zethar. They have the power to dominate but choose partnership. Yes, Zethar agreed. Perhaps humanity is different from past threats. Grathor, however, remained suspicious. They seek to gain our trust and then strike when we're vulnerable. The standoff continued. But the dynamic had shifted. Humanity had shown both its power and its restraint. The Council faced a choice: maintain outdated fears or accept a new galactic reality. From her ship, Sarah Wright felt the weight of history. This moment would determine humanity's place in the galaxy, as conquerors, as outcasts, or as partners in something greater than themselves. President Michelle Adams stood before the massive viewing window of Earth's first orbital conference station. Below her, alien ships docked alongside human vessels. The sight was still hard to believe. "Report, Admiral Morrison," she said, turning to her military commander. "Ma'am, all Council species have sent representatives. Security protocols are in place. The conference begins in 1 hour," Catherine Morrison replied. The event was historic. The first galactic conference, held not in secret council chambers but in open space where all species could meet as equals. Dr. Lisa Chang adjusted her holographic display one final time. As humanity's chief scientific representative, she would present Earth's dark matter technology to the assembled alien delegates. "Dr. Chang, are you ready?" President Adams asked. "As ready as anyone can be when explaining our greatest achievement to beings who consider it impossible," Lisa replied with a nervous smile. The conference hall filled with delegates from 7 different worlds. Earth had been granted full membership in the Galactic Council, though tensions remained. Representatives of all member worlds, Counselor Zethar began, his tentacles gesturing welcomingly. "We gather today to begin a new chapter in galactic history." Lisa stepped forward when called. Holographic displays showed Earth's dark matter research in detail. "For decades, we developed safety protocols that prevented the disasters other species experienced," she explained. "The key is gradual containment, multiple fail-safes, and distributed control systems." Counselor Kreshna interrupted. "These safeguards may work for now, but what happens when you advance further? When you create weapons that can tear apart planets?" "That's exactly why we're here," President Adams responded, taking the podium. "Earth proposes a joint commission to oversee all dark matter research galaxy-wide. We share our knowledge, and together we establish universal safety standards." The alien delegates murmured among themselves. This was not what they had expected. "Admiral," Morrison presented the military component. "Earth also proposes a mutual defense treaty. Our shadow vessels will protect all member worlds, while we gain access to other technologies that can benefit humanity." "You would protect the very worlds that threaten to destroy you?" Counselor Grathor asked, surprised. "We believe in cooperation, not conquest," Morrison replied firmly. "Dark matter technology is powerful, but it's useless without wisdom." Hours of debate followed. Each species had concerns, hopes, and ancient fears to overcome. But gradually, a new agreement took shape. "The proposed treaty has 3 main points," Zethar summarized. "First, all dark matter research will be monitored by a joint council. Second, a combined defense force will protect all member worlds. Third, technology sharing becomes mandatory among all members." The vote was not unanimous. Grathor's species voted against it, still fearing human dominance. But the majority approved. 6 months later, the first joint patrol ships entered active service. Shadow vessels equipped with Council technologies worked alongside alien ships upgraded with human dark matter shields. Captain Danny Chen commanded this new combined fleet. "Strange to think we were almost at war," he commented to his alien second-in-command, a Vortani named Crix. "Many still watch you with caution," Crix replied, adjusting controls with multiple tentacles. "But your actions speak louder than your weapons." On Earth, the changes were visible everywhere. Alien embassies opened in major cities. Human colonies expanded using Council terraforming techniques. Children learned alien languages in school. Not everyone was happy with the changes. Some humans thought their government had given away too much. Some aliens still feared Earth's growing influence. But for most, the benefits were clear. Disease rates plummeted using alien medical technology. Earth's agricultural output tripled with Council farming techniques. Human science advanced decades, in months through collaboration. Ambassador Sarah Wright now served as Director of Interspecies Relations. "We've become something greater than we were alone," she often said in her speeches. The dark matter research facility on the moon had expanded into a multi-species campus. Scientists from all 7 worlds worked together, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Dr. Carlos Mendez shared an office with Aquari researchers, whose underwater adaptations brought unique perspectives to space sciences. "We learn more together than we ever could apart," he remarked to visiting students. 1 year after the conference, Counselor Zedhar visited Earth for the anniversary celebration. "You have surprised the galaxy," he told President Adams privately. "Most species with such power would have demanded tribute or territory. Instead, you chose partnership." "Power means nothing without friends," Adams replied simply. The celebration took place at the site where humans had first contained dark matter. Now it hosted delegates from across known space, all working together. Captain Emma Rodriguez, now an admiral herself, flew demonstration flights with pilots from all member species. The precision flying displayed perfect cooperation between former enemies. Below, children from different worlds played together, their laughter echoing through the station. They would grow up in a universe where cooperation was normal, where differences were celebrated rather than feared. Late that night, high above Earth, the combined fleets conducted training exercises. Shadow vessels moved in perfect formation, with alien ships, their different technologies working together seamlessly. "Sir, incoming distress signal," reported Lieutenant Kelly Anderson from her station. "Unknown vessel, heavily damaged entering our space." Admiral Morrison responded immediately. "All vessels form rescue formation. Prepare medical and engineering teams." The damaged ship limped into view, a design none of them recognized. "This is Admiral Morrison of the Galactic Defense Force," Catherine broadcast. "Unknown vessel, you are safe. We are here to help." A weak transmission came back. "Thank you. Did not expect such response." As rescue operations began, the significance was not lost on anyone. The galaxy had changed. Where once fear and isolation dominated, now help came freely. The injured ship's crew would soon learn about the new galactic order where dark matter technology, once feared as humanity's weapon, had become the foundation for unprecedented peace. From their observation deck, Earth's leaders watched the rescue operation unfold. This was their legacy. Not weapons of war, but tools for building a better universe for all sentient life.